Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 1 of our new playthrough. Now the Azerai campaign is over, we are doing things a little bit differently this time round. This time round I'm going to stick to what we agreed in the community post where I asked what you want to see next, and the majority of you said a Sturgeon infantry only run. I'm going to do the infantry only, but I'm not going to limit myself to Sturgia, simply because what we experienced the last time round was that limiting ourselves by nation was a bit annoying. By faction, sorry, it was a bit annoying to have to keep running back and getting troops. It didn't really add anything to the game. It didn't make it any more interesting. It just made it inconvenient. It wasn't more of a challenge. It just made it inconvenient. So we're not going to do that this time round. So the purpose of this playthrough is to create an infantry-only army. I've done this before, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm hoping we're going to see the same stuff here. It makes you fight a little bit more differently. It's a double negative. It makes you fight with more intelligence. You have to think about your fights a bit more than just the normal compositions of armies versus compositions of armies. So you won't be seeing the whole, I've got 50 archers, I'm going to bait you into an infantry line and shoot you to death tactics that we saw in the last game. We're going to see a lot more having to think about formations and positioning and who moves when where. So that's what I'm looking for in this playthrough. We do have a few mods on. We've got the fire arrows and torches that we had on last time, and we've also got diplomacy and improved garrisons, just because that's going to help us keep hold of our towns a little bit longer. We are going to do our own kingdom, so we're not going to be joining one of the factions. We are going to be doing our own kingdom. And yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I've also decided to do a little bit different in the way that I actually run a character. I've never done a cunning spec character, so I've never really invested heavily in the cunning tree. So I want to do that this time round just to see what it's like. I want to see how effective roguery is in actually producing anything of value, because it's supposed to increase the battle loot. So I'm looking forward to that producing a lot of coin for us. I'm also looking forward to some of these perks that we'll get along the way. I'm going to take scouting myself. I may do riding as well, just to get the mounted patrols, but I'm going to spend most of my time on foot for the moment, because I want to get straight up to here. So to give our guys +5 armor to all equipped weapons, we're going to focus very much on this top side of it here. But I did spec into social and cunning to begin with, because we are going to need a lot of these skills when it comes to running our kingdom and managing our party. I'm not going to put anything into the intellect line. That's going to be dealt with by party members, not myself. So I can invest points further up the tree. I'm probably not going to invest anything in ranged either. That point in throwing was, I couldn't avoid it, unfortunately, in the selecting the perks to begin with. So we've got a few extras. We'll pop that into... We've got a perk to pick on this anyway. 2% of giving advantage to your party. Okay. No rest for the wicked. Take that one. Again, I'm gonna have to read the perks on these because I've never done a roguery playthrough before. Got a point to spend. Kind of want to put it in social. Charm and leadership are going to become very important to us, and then I'll put the focus points for now into one-handed and athletics, because as soon as we can get... Oh, I gained a level. Got a point in scouting as well, because I'm going to be the scout. So let's trade. This is also a sandbox game, so there is no brother, there's no younger siblings, there's no storyline. Because again, in the last one I just found that didn't really add anything. I'm going to get rid of the spear, because those spears are absolutely terrible. I'm going to invest in the shield. Cheapest one we can buy is fine. That shall be it for now. You'll notice some of these things look a little bit different, like these sling bullets and these sling darts. The reason being, we have got the open source armory on, which is a mod you can download that basically gives you just extra bits of equipment and weapons to use. Makes it a bit more interesting if you've been playing the game for a long time. We need some troops as well. One dude. He shall do. He will be my friend. get him as well. I'm going to move out of the Sturgeon area once I've gathered some troops up, because the tournaments around here are pants. They are terrible, and the bandits are sea bandits, which are incredibly tough to fight if you don't have any armor or anything, or numbers to outnumber them, because their throwing javelins are deadly. So we'll spend some time getting some troops. I'm not going to take these guys, the Otroks, because they actually move into cavalry later down the line. I could, because they are infantry, but I don't see the point of spending gold on something that... Ooh. That was almost a mistake at the Mika. They might catch us. 6 versus 8. We might be able to do that.
Today's not your lucky day, friend.
Saying that, I have absolutely no skill. I have no skill in anything right now. So this might cost us the few troops that we've got.
On my orders!
I think my plan is just going to be to send them in and then charge in behind them.
Infantry, follow me!
Get them to follow me, because I want to try and get in a position where we're not going to get pelted by throwing weapons. So we all know sniper looters are a thing. We'll position behind this house just to give us
forward! Move forward!
good cover until they get here, and then I will try and take the majority of those rounds on my shield before they get around the corner. Fingers crossed I can help, and we can kill a bunch of them.
Die, you bastard! Infantry, attack! Come on! You bastard!
Don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him. Ah, good lad.
Yes!
No quarter for the craven!
That was good. That worked out really, really well. We'll not upgrade them just yet. 1, because of money, and 2, because they pool experience. So we'll let them just be as they are. Do we take the looters? Not really worth that much. It's only a couple of gold apiece. I'll take them anyway. Any upgrades for me? Nope, not really. Got some bits though. I don't mind fighting looters early days, because one of the things we want to be doing is blacksmithing. And for that, we're going to need... Ooh. That would be rough. We're going to need weapons from looters. That's a great way of building up a stockpile of things to smelt. Because you learn from smelting as well as forging. Not products. Actually, I do need products. I need a couple of... bits of food. Okay. Force is getting stronger. Damn it. Any companions in here? Nope. We can ransom the prisoners for 15 gold, which our daily wage is 16. So, like I say, not really doing much for us at all. I'm going to move away from the Sturgeon lands now. Like I said, I'm not precious about where the infantry comes from. Ideally, I want a mix of infantry anyway, because they're all strong at different things. Just a little bit. Ooh, hello. Hello there. Come here.
We've got no quarrel with...
Under my orders!
Taking these early fights
Footman charge!
to level up my guys is important. I'm not actually going to involve myself in this one. I'm going to stand back and let them get hold of it. For those of you that don't know, having a shield out on your arm slows you down. So if you're trying to run with your men or catch somebody, put your shield away. You still get a movement penalty, but it isn't as bad as having it out. Cheeky little fight there. Take that stuff. All 8 of them are now due upgrades, that's fine. What do we want? We want the warriors, don't we? Yeah. Now we've got a force that should be able to take on anything up to sort of level 15. Sorry, level 15. Up to 15 looters we should be able to take on now quite easily. We'll still not push our luck too much. Thinking we're best to put those points. You know what? I'm okay at the minute. I'm okay with the guys that I've got. The groups around our size we should be able to fight, and the groups that aren't our size we should be able to run away from. So I'll do a bit of exploring, see if we can find some more bandits to kill. Ooh, here we go. We're moving at 5. What are we moving at? 4.9. That's unfortunate. We could do the hideout. Whenever you see a hideout, always check the surrounding villages, see if any of them have the quests. Oh, Lord have mercy. We may have messed up here. Damn it. 190 gold. There we go, they'll leave us alone now. Kind of walked into that one. Needs help with brigands. I don't know if he'll be in... He might be in range of that, to be fair. That village might have the... Do 6. We can't do 11. Needs tools, no. So the quest that we're looking for is bandit base near X town, needs help with brigands, and associates captured by bounty hunters. Those 3 quests, if you manage to find them, can reward you with quite a lot of gold. I think the associates captured by bounty hunters is 3,000, the bandit base nearby is 3,000, and then the needs help with brigands depends on how many groups of brigands they ask you to dispose of. I think the base is 3, and 3 to 4 bands of brigands up. It pays about 1,000 gold. So yeah. Ooh, decorated plate boots. I appreciate you've probably seen me do a million tournaments, but this is still one of the best early ways to get money. And gear for that matter. And combat skills, of which I am severely lacking. We need one of these guys to die for us to make it to the next round. There we go. Job's a good one. Don't like 2v2s. Oh, we've got throwing javelins, never mind. Uh-oh. That was just some lucky timing on my part. Didn't realise I don't have a shield. Whew. Am I using a wooden sword? I have no more money to bet. which means... Am I using a wooden sword? I can't tell. I think I might be. Yeah, means everything's riding on this tournament. If I lose here, I'm out of money. For those of you curious, we are on Bannerlord difficulty and character death is turned on as well. For you newer players interested in tournaments as well, your earnings from tournaments dwindle rapidly. So the first sort of 2 or 3 tournaments that you win, you'll get like 1,600, 1,500 up to 1,800 gold, depending on how many lords were there, how many you beat, etc, etc. After you've done about 20, you've been successful in 20 tournaments, the earnings goes down to about 825, which still sounds good. However, you've got to remember that you put 600 of that in as a wager. You're only making 200 gold off the top. So tournaments late game, once you're at the top of the tournament table, there isn't much point in doing them. It's just not worth it. I think we'll go with wrapped handles on that one. This one we always go for well built. That's a very quick 5 hit points extra for all your troops. Trade. It's tempting to keep the decorator boots, but at the minute we need the money. I didn't mean to sell my horse. Got some cheapo stuff to fill slots that we've currently not got anything in. Cotton hood. 2 body, 1 arm. Is it worth 98 gold? I don't think it is, no. Eventually we will find stuff we can use. These we save. Blacksmith in. Let's carry on our little adventure. I'm going to stop pressing 4. Because as much as it's nice to move around quickly, it's also dangerous. 9 versus 9, this should be an easy run. This got a bit weird.
Today's not your lucky day, friend.
Damn it!
How about you hand over your silver? Be a real...
We're gonna do it. Just gonna,
On my command!
we're just gonna do it. We're outnumbered 2 to 1.
Footmen! Form a shield wall!
Hopefully half of them will stand back and throw stuff, and then we'll be able to whittle the rest down. There is a very high chance we're about to get captured. I'm not overly bothered though, because we've not got a lot of stuff anyway.
Infantry charge!
Oh. Yeah, that did not go to plan. We're captured. If we can find some Imperials to join our cause. But rest in peace, our Sturgeon brethren. They fought well. Get away. What we could do with doing is getting down to Scar and buying some horses. 30% health? That's not going to work. Oh, my men are starving. Should be plenty. Let's wait for my health to fill up. You know what? We might be able to still win this. At 80% health. That's pretty cool. That's not. What am I going to do with her? I thought I was dead then for a second. Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Don't do a 2v1, you nutter. As much as I have no desire to do any sort of archery, I do need to put this guy down. Ha! What a shot! On horseback. So this is what I do. Jump off the horse, pull out your sword, and give your guy the ground advantage. Now we've got the ground advantage.
Die, you bastard!
There we go. Come on, dude. Suppose we could use a horse for this. Don't particularly want to, but might speed it up a touch. You new guys, tapping E when you're on your horse, you kind of encourage it to run faster. I could not find my words then. Oh no. Whew. Oh, that's not the end. I thought that was the final round. Bob's a good one. Now what I would say is for your... If I'd have taken those... wouldn't have worked with the Sturgeon troops. I actually would have done. The Sturgeon troops, if I'd have upgraded them to woodsmen instead of the infantry, they're ranged troops. That's their ranged arc. Sorry, part of the tree. And they have throwing weapons, and they would have decimated those looters. Infantry is a bit weirder, because being outnumbered for infantry makes a difference. Caravan ambush you don't want to do. That's all mounted, basically. Which is not in our wheelhouse right now. We shall crank up our athletics. We shall trade. What did we win? Oh yeah, that. 25. It's a decent helmet. What other armor have you got available? So we can get some hand armor. Or do we just start stacking the stuff that we've won? We could do that as well. We're not hard up for money right now. Done. We'll check the taverns just in case there's somebody of import there. That's fine. Did we recruit from here? We did not. 14 dudes, that's what I like to see. 15, 16. Don't want the Vilga recruits because they they will upgrade into the horsemen, which we don't want. And one of the beautiful things about being Sturgia on a run like this is Sturgia actually has a racial bonus where their infantry is 25% cheaper to recruit. Come here, buddy.
You got a problem?
We're going to lose some dudes here, but we will also get some upgrades.
Move! Soldier, charge!
The infantry at low level, it's best just to have the longest line you can, in the hopes that your guys will envelop their guys. I'll start running slower now because I'm wearing heavier armor. Oh, I didn't lose anybody. I stand corrected. Done. Let's keep going. How many dudes do we have? 20. That's fine. 13 of them ready for upgrade. Once you get your... Ooh. Ooh. See what we're going to do.
You got a problem?
May have messed up again.
Hear me!
Oof, what is this?
Move! Shields up!
So, strategy is keep the guys with shields in front. And then as they get close, we'll break out. 26. Oof. I'm gonna have to do some work here. Or we're gonna, the problem I had last time, not the main problem. The main problem is I had significantly less troops. This time I'm only outnumbered by 6. Should be a lot better. But the other problem I had last time is I separated myself from the front line. So I wandered off and then ended up getting outnumbered.
Infantry! Line for me! Attack!
Yeah, get butchered. I don't think we can catch him. We lost 2 infantrymen and 1 recruit. That's not bad. Oh, that's beautiful. That'll do, actually. Now these guys, the trained Imperial infantrymen, have throwing javelins, so they will be able to easily take on twice their number, just because the wave of throwing javelins will take down the first wave easily. We're not going to bother taking the looters, they slow us down, and there isn't really any benefit to us. Not really anything beneficial in there either. We could chase down those units, but it's not really worth our time. Get rid of all the armor we've accumulated. Got a horse, we've got food, saved the weapons. Leave. I'm not buying anything because there's not much point. You can, through tournaments and through fighting bandits, basically earn more than you ever would have needed to buy. I don't think we'll be able to catch these guys, if I'm honest. Ooh, tournament. We'll do tournaments as we pass by. I'm not going to deliberately seek them out. One focus point and 1 attribute point. I think attribute needs to go in endurance. And I think the focus needs to go in one-handed. Done. Join the tournament. I'm just going to drop a quick save. Because Jalmaris has a habit of bugging out, and I don't want to crash and lose all my progress. Ugh. On horseback again. Leave me alone. So in these rounds, I tend to just ride around the sides, again trying to give our guys ground superiority. then they can help me with the horses. Oh, got duped. There's one of each left, so we need to kill at least 2 of these guys for us to progress through to the next round. Ooh. Uh-oh. Caused our own problem there.
Whoa!
I'll be honest, if I can find a shield, it might be more beneficial for me to jump off this horse. Or just jump straight back on it again, because you know, that helps too. The reason I want to do that is because I can fight better on foot. This chasing him around is just dumb. Right, let's see if I can pick up a shield while he's distracted. He's not distracted anymore. This could end badly. Oh, we're good. Okay, he's down, just the horse to go. A couple of ways we can play this. We can fight in the open, go for the horse, like that. Or what we could have done is just gone into this little alcove here, and then you can force him to charge you in here by hiding behind the wall. And that's also a good way of taking care of the horses. But even when I'm highly skilled in horses, because of their block mechanics, I always find it easier to actually get off the horse and fight them on foot. Yeah, down you go, son. 2v2. It's another throwing one. In the teeth. And the back. Should really be in there supporting him. There we go. I love that. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Shit. 1v1. We should never lose one of these. The kick is obviously overpowered, but you don't need it. You can also just hold your attack back and delay, and then as soon as they look like they're about to attack, release yours, and you'll always hit them first. Have a quick gut check on what that helmet is. 27. Okay, that's a better helmet. Done. And then we'll trade. Flog the old helmet for 600 gold. And then see what armor we can buy to fill some of our gaps, because we've still got quite a few gaps. Padded mittens for 319. That'd be good. To be fair, our body armor's pretty pants. That's like doubling everything. Spending a bit of cash. I don't really want to spend any cash. Bite the bullet. There we go. Sell that to make up the difference. We got ourselves a nice little leather tunic. Keep moving. Oh, hello. Mountain bandits are a pain to fight because they can have cavalry in there. I don't particularly want to fight them either, because they also have throwing javelins. which just cost me my troops unnecessarily. Recruit troops, might as well backfill. There's no tournament going on, so we'll leave. Keep going. I'm not going to get involved in that mess up there because there's too many groups of bandits and I'll end up having to fight 30 of them again. I know I'm over exaggerating, but that's how I felt. Oh, tournament in QS. We haven't done many Azerai tournaments. For good reason. Most of them are mounted combat, but we'll go for it. Decorated long sleeve brass scale pauldrons with cape. Okay. Oh, that looks pretty cool. 6 body, 10 arm. That's actually a really good piece of armor. And we've got a coal biter here, look. Which means he's in the tavern. Coal biters are really good fighters. Yeah, I'm out. Nope, we didn't make it through. I'm sure that will be a lovely piece of armor for someone, but not for me. There he is. We don't need to talk to him to check out his stats. Alive. We got 190 one-handed, 140 two-handed, 125. Actually, he's a really good fit for us. Oops. That's for character manager. So if you save it, it creates a Word document with all the character stats on it. A notepad document, sorry. You can then go in and edit all of the stats and then come back and press load and it will basically change their stats to what you want them to be.
Yours is not.
But we're obviously not using that at the moment. Oof. Ah, fine. He will be useful later on. Hopefully we can find some... Why? Oh, it's oversubscribed. Hopefully we can find some desert bandit hideouts. That would be nice. Well, there should be one nearby. Don't want to recruit troops, sorry. Buy products. They're the horses we're looking for. 238's not a bad price. I think we can get them cheaper in Ascar though. Buy products. 174. So they're getting cheaper. I've not seen them much cheaper than that, to be fair, so we might want to buy these. $174. Got another tournament as well. Trade. 158. Oh, okay, it would have been cheaper if I just stayed here. 700. This is 500 gold. That's fine. We're now at 5.3 speed. Ooh, the ambassador. I'm not going to wager anything. Just going to go in as is. I don't want to lose my last bit of... money. Sorry, stuck for words there. Oh dear. Get dealt with. Oh, almost went to bet then. I do it just out of habit these days. Oh. Oh, he's faster than me. He's faster than me. I might want to just ride around for a little bit and try not to draw attention to myself. Dude, it's much faster than me. Go away. Pick on someone else. Alright, that's it. We're through to the next round. It doesn't matter if I get domed now. Yeah, I'm chasing you now, fool. Come on. You got a spear. Don't want to play with that. Could drop down and pick up some of these throwing spears that are scattered around. Might be worth it, actually. Whew. There's one over there. There we go. We can chase down another one of those throwing spears. We've got no chance, like, toe to toe with them. Swords. Oh, there's one there, look. Come on, sweet cheeks. Let's be having you. There's one over there. Sooner or later that shield's going to break, and then he's not going to be able to stop it. Oop. Wait for him to approach us this time round. His path is getting all messed up because of all the horses. Oh, almost did it again. Ow! Dude saw me coming. I mean, if you could avoid hitting me with those throwing spears, mate, that'd be grand. Yeah, screw it. I can usually win these rounds. Just move to one side, and as soon as he releases it, move to the other. Oh, dude. That was good fun. We made ourselves a cheeky 225 gold, and we got ourselves a new sword. Which is significantly better than my old one. Almost twice the damage. At 77 cut, that's almost one shot in looters. So that is a very, very, very good upgrade. And we'll find Coalbiter, and his sword is not as good as ours, so we'll upgrade him as well. It might be worth buying him a shield, actually. And just make him a little bit more effective. Eventually we'll go through the whole one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons. What am I carrying? I'll have that. You can have that. There we go. And that is where we will end today's episode. So far we've got ourselves a companion. We've got ourselves 20 Imperial Infantry, some of which are T3. Looking good. We've got ourselves a bunch of horses, so now we're able to chase down looter groups. So next up, it'll be questing and probably doing some missions, getting some money in, and then we'll go from there. Main objective here is to not do what we did in the last playthrough and focus on building up our money, our blacksmithing, and our companions before we start getting involved in any sort of global scale issues. Because once we start getting involved in that sort of stuff, it's difficult to find the time and go back and do the basics. So we'll definitely be looking for desert bandit hideouts, looter hideouts, mountain bandit hideouts, just to basically get the companion skills up as much as we can. And we'll also go and seek out some more companions as well. So that's where we'll leave it today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.